For the first time, we're actually getting a good look at the feature, the Great Ones, which was introduced to us briefly in a beta test over Easter. And before you go all kinds of crazy, the release date of this feature, the Great Ones, and the upcoming patch with it is set to be released on the 28th of April. This is on a dev server as well, so they are spawning them in so we can get a good look at the animal. This is not something you're gonna see in the live game. They are supposed to be very, very rare. To clear up any kind of confusion, yes, this is a non-typical. But no, the feature they're introducing is not non-typicals. However, the Great Ones for Whitetail will always be a non-typical rack. It is a true rack as well, so you will see them look different from time to time. It does have rare skin variations. I have no idea about the numbers of how rare they're gonna be, but I can only imagine they gotta be really, really rare. And the animal class for the Great Ones will always be a level 10 Fabled. They even made a very, very rare, exclusive to the Fabled animals, piebald version as well. So you could be really lucky and get, first of all, a Great One, and then have it be a Fabled one as well. They are obviously going to act like just any kind of other whitetail in the game. They do have a little bit of heightened senses though, so you will be spooking them a lot easier, hence the level 10 class. Here, Matt on the EW stream is actually going to be taking down the first one that we get to see in a live environment, because the one Latrusius got ended up, well, we got some nice pictures, but kind of nice to finally get around to see what the whole deal is here. And this is what the kill screen looks like. Did actually do a pretty good shot, but hey, not that hard from 13 meters away, TK. But look at the level 10 Fabled. It is having its own metal. There's even a little bit of music playing when you harvest it, just to really give you that incredible experience of that you got something very, very unique to the game right here. Looking at the true score evaluation, it actually says it is an atypical. It has all the regular A to F measurements, but then they've added G and H as well. Length of the abnormal tines and number of abnormal tines as well. And this gives a huge score. If you're looking at the weight as well, you can see it is actually breaking the scale. A regular whitetail usually only goes to 100 kilo if it is a max weight animal. So it is definitely something very, very unique. They were talking about in the stream that when you're tracking them, it should show you a higher track, but it is currently not. And quite a bit of the chat actually wanted to be that way, so you don't get a dead giveaway as soon as you find a track of a Great One. But you actually have to kind of spot it first. There was some issues with the spotting, but it is a dev server they're currently on, so there might be all kinds of different things going wrong with that. Tree Kiwi spawned in another one, and it does look like it is just behaving like any other regular whitetail. This one is actually just going to be running up to its feeding zone. It has all of its senses turned off, so that is why it's not going to be noticing that Tree Kiwi is running right next to it. And just look at that rack. This is a different one to the first one. It definitely looks a little bit similar, but I mean, there's just a bunch of sticks on its head, so it looks insane. And I cannot actually wait to get out there to try to hunt them myself. If you want to come over and have a discussion about all this, join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/ZaggiDK. We're going to be streaming a lot. And as soon as this update hits on the 28th of April, I can tell you we're going to be going hard. But I'm going to be left with a little bit of an issue, because Great Ones are supposed to be really, really, really rare. And apparently they have fixed the spawn rate of the melanistic red deer as well. I can't figure out what actually means more to me. I think what I'm going to do is that I'm going to be trying to hunt down a Great One first, and then as soon as I hear of anybody who's shot a Great One, so I'm not going to be the first in the world to do it anymore, I think my main goal is going to be focusing on the melanistic red deer. Because quite frankly, that might be my dream diamond in game. They also talked about a little how we could expect Great Ones to come into the game. It's pretty much going to be the same as the True Racks. It does seem that they're going to be making one animal at a time, but it does seem like they're leaning towards not telling us anything, but great one has been added whenever they're adding a new one, which I think would be so much fun. So it's not going to be, hey, we added a great one, Cape Buffalo, go out and find it. No, but actually just introduce them into the game and have people hunt regularly. Maybe somebody will go crazy and be like, yeah, I'm convinced this is going to be the elk non-typical great one insanity that I want to be hunting for. And then it just turns out, well, this time it was the Whitetail Jackrabbit, and now it has antlers. I don't know. But what would you like to see of the different great ones? One of them that I think would be insane, and if they end up doing this, I'm not gonna be hunting anything else ever, I feel like. If they added the great one as a melanistic lion, I would lose my mind. Anyway, I'm going out on a sidetrack here. Let's just talk about these ones. Here is another one. You can see it's a tiny bit lighter. The other one was 107 kilos. This is 103. Didn't really seem like a challenge to take it down when it's at 6 meters, so I cut that out. Look at the true score evaluation. One of the things that I wanted to pay attention to is that it has the same number of abnormal times, but the length is a little bit different. There is not a big difference between these two, but there is some. So I think what they're going out for, it does seem like it is going to be scoring around 294 in the atypical score. And for science, he spawned in yet another one, and this time we wanted to see what happened if you shot it with the wrong ammo. TK is equipping the slugs here, which is way too big to shoot whitetails. And once this one hits the ground, we're gonna see the first messed up great one. And unfortunately, if you ever see this, I'm gonna feel very, very, very sorry for you, because you're gonna be looking at a gold. It is bad. I mean, if you ever see one of these, it's probably going to be so rare that you can probably, and if you're lucky, you'd probably see one a year on a regular hunting basis. So you really should take your time when you're looking at these monsters. It does look pretty good. You can once again see the true score is, or the atypical score is 294. This guy was bang in the middle of the two others with a weight of 105 kilos. But what do I think about this in general? If it is as rare as they claim it to be, this is going to be the stuff that the hardcore grinders are going to be going for, and we need this kind of stuff in game. And again, release date 28th of April, guys. Just help people out if they are not listening. But I am very, very much looking forward to this feature. It is exactly what the game needs, and I can't wait to see any of the other kind of great ones that we're going to have added to the game down the line. This is a huge step in the right direction. Another thing that I'm really looking forward to is seeing how Hunting Simulator 2 is going to be. I hope Hunting Sim 2 is going to be an amazing game, and I hope it's going to be so good that EW needs to step up their game to keep Call of the Wild ahead. I don't know if it's wishful thinking, but that is definitely what I would like to see down the line. I love Call of the Wild, and I want them to be the best hunting game in the entire world. But competition is never a bad thing, and it usually just gets you to the point where you need to step up your own game if you want to be ahead still. And this is definitely one of the things that we do need to keep Call of the Wild ahead. Thank you guys so very much for watching.